Hi, my name is Gabriel and I'm with Contractors Prep School. And today the question that we are answering is this following question, because I get it all the time. Should I become a county contractor or should I become a state contractor? Well, it really all depends on the scope of work and the scope of experience that you have had for many years. You see, someone will call me and say, I want to become a general contractor. And when I ask them about their experience, they tell me all I've done is paint, and I paint high rises. Well, painting high rises is not going to give you the experience that you need to activate your license once you pass your examination. Now, that does not disqualify you from taking the exam. The state of Florida says that you have to at least be 18 years of age to take an examination. And after you take any state exam, you have 4 years to provide them with the proper document and experience to activate your license. So if you are someone who is wanting to go into the construction field and don't have the experience just yet, you can go ahead and take the examination, work, get the experience, and then activate your license. But let's go back for a minute. You see, I get these calls all the time that tell me, Gabriel, should I become a state contractor or a county contractor? You have to ask some questions to be able to get to the answer. You see, if you were to call me and say, I want to become a state general contractor, I say, great, let's get you involved. Let's get you to study, let's help you pass the examination. But if you were to call me and say, I want to become a general contractor in Broward County, I would have to ask you, why is it that you want to become a county general contractor when in fact there is a state license? And a lot of times when I talk to anyone who calls me and asks me these questions, most of the time they tell me, well, I only want to become a general contractor in Broward County or in Palm Beach because when I went to the county, that's what they told me that I have to become, a county contractor or a county general contractor. When you go to the county, they're only going to give you the information that they know. So they're only going to pitch to you or provide the information that they have been basically trained to give you, which is just become a county contractor with that municipality. But the truth is that a state contractor license would allow you to work all over the state, versus a county contractor license would only let you work within that county. So that brings us to this point. There is a certified license and there is a registered license. A certified license means you took an exam in the state of Florida, you became a licensed contractor. Now you can work all over the state of Florida for that specific scope of license that you have acquired. But if you go and you get a registered county license or registered state license, means that you went to the county, for example, there's an air conditioning license for the county, right? But there's also an air conditioning class A for the state. Because you took an exam with the county, they will ask you to register that license with the state of Florida, which means that all you have to do is basically pay a fee to the state, do 14 hours of continuing education, and be under the regulations for the state, but you will not be able to work all over the state of Florida, okay? You would only be able to work in that county. Now, of course, there is this process called reciprocity, which means you can go to every single county and ask for permission and basically ask them to accept your license. But every county is different. You see, Broward County wants a credit score of 550 for you to be eligible to be accepted to take an exam and become a licensed professional. Palm Beach says we want a 660. So you see how it will be hard if you become a state general contractor in the county or registered, and then try to go to every single county and get accepted. It's gonna be a hard process. It's gonna be more money versus if you just took the decision in the beginning to become a state certified licensed contractor, okay? Now, there's some licenses like painting, for example, or flooring or carpentry that are not statewide, okay? Or there's not a state license for it. So it's a specialty license. You would have to go through every single county and acquire a painting license and then go to another county and acquire their painting license, So again, you have to ask yourself, first of all, what experience do I have? What type of scope of work am I going to do? And if I do have the experience to go for a state license, I think the best decision is to go for a state license. Now, are they hard exams? Absolutely. The state is hard and the county too. But you got to ask yourself, do I want to study one time and break my head one time and invest one time? Or do I want to keep doing this process? And the truth is that after you study for these exams and you study these books, you know for sure it's not easy. You got to take time away from your job. You got to invest money on books. You have to study. So again, if you're looking at this, you should just basically do it once. That means become a state contractor, and that's you'll be able to work all over the state of Florida. Again, that is my recommendation, but everyone's different. Everyone has different scopes. Everyone has different experience. So for more information about this topic, please feel free to give us a call. The number is right here on the screen. And also, don't forget to visit our website at contractorsprepschool.com.